Hi there, Grant from Superhero Movie Review Time. I'm about 5 minutes away from leaving to go cinema. I'm off to see Black Panther. Very excited from what I saw from Civil War. However, starting to feel that Marvel are now not grinding to a halt, but they're definitely starting to go down a class in terms of what films they're going to make. I've hugely stated that I'm going to stop watching these hero movies when they make Squirrel Girl. Because, let's face it, I just have no interest. I mean, the only real reason I'm watching Black Panther is because I really like Chadwick Boseman in Civil War. I didn't even get around to seeing Wonder Woman in cinema because I just had no interest in the character. Same much with Spider-Man Homecoming. I've since now got both films and watched them and actually enjoyed both of them really, but I didn't feel they were cinema worthy. This time round, I'm going to branch out a bit and give Black Panther a bit of a chance, so I will see you in a couple of hours with my results. Take care now. Not the film's fault, but I'm pretty pissed off because I've just watched a really fun film where it's like the sun's shining, it's glorious, and it makes you feel warm inside, and it's fucking pissing down, so excuse me a second. Sort me barnet out in there. So, Black Panther, very fun, very entertaining, highly recommend watching it. Will it keep me sedated until Infinity Wars? No. But it was a nice little reminder that Infinity Wars is coming and I'm really fucking excited. So, moving on with the movie, a lot of great elements. I'm going to start with the villains. Villains that actually have a reason and a purpose. Marvel are finally cottoning in on that. Throwaway villains like Ronan were just shit. Now, in this one we've got Michael B. Jordan and we've got Andy Serkis, and Andy Serkis is not in CGI. He needs to do that more often. I genuinely really liked his performance. Michael B. Jordan, just amazing as well. I don't want to go into too many details, this is a non-spoiler review. I'll go quickly into Andy Serkis for his performance alone, because I was engaged the entire time, and this may be a bit far out there and a bit of a stretch. However, I would love to see him do a read-through of the Joker. Seriously, his craziness was infectious in his performance, and I want more of that. And I feel that I don't want to say like, he's the new Joker, end of discussion. I'd like to listen to him do like some of Mark Hamill's lines or even Heath Ledger's. I want to hear him and see him go through the motions to see if it would work. I mean, I'm very intrigued to see if that could ever happen. The main hero, Black Panther, very well put together character. You felt his struggles in kind of a weird way, obviously because this is the story of him becoming King T'Challa and all the other stuff that I can't mention, non-spoilers, no spoilers. But as every failure that happens to him throughout the film, you see him get older and wiser and sterner. I don't know if that was just me looking at it in a different way, but I really did see him getting older as the film went on. It was very crazy. There is one thing in this film that was very off-putting, and I really didn't like it. And that's Martin Freeman. And usually I love him. I think he's fantastic playing Martin Freeman. But in this film as Everett Ross, I do believe his character's name is, I wasn't a fan. I mean, we see him a little bit in Civil War and he does his job there. It's fine. You kind of go, oh, that's Martin Freeman, oh yeah. And I kind of thought when you see him in this film, oh, like that, oh, look, nice little tie-in, that's a lot of fun. And no, he's quite a big chunk of this movie. And he stood out like a sore thumb. Not because he's white or anything like that, no, nothing to do like that, just his presence in the movie wasn't necessary. It's like, you know how we all reacted after Avengers Assemble and then we got Iron Man 3 and we're like, where was everybody? If that was such a big thing, where was everybody? And then we got bits and pieces like in Thor 2, we got a little bit of Cap, well I suppose fake Cap. And then we got in Thor 3, we got Hulk big time. And in Captain America we got Black Widow, which was really fun. And then in obviously Cap 3, that was just Avengers 2.0, sort of 2.5 even. So I think they were trying to do that again, but they didn't know who to put in there. And so they threw in Mike Freeman. And the connection's there, I guess, but his role could have been done by someone else or something else. It was a bit... Oh, okay then. Fine. One more thing before I sign off here. Fantastic bit of acting between... I've actually forgotten his name. The Black Panther and his younger sister in the film. Very, very, very convincing, as if they were real family and like they had a real brother and sister connection. And it was really, really enjoyable when the pair of them were on screen doing their back and forth. I suppose I better quickly mention as well, too many things. As much as I don't like films like James Bond and that, because obviously they just recycle the same crap every time, there's a little segment here where you see some of the gadgets that Black Panther ends up using. And I was like, oh, here we go, sort of thing. But they're actually a lot of fun and really, really inventive. And yeah, I gotta admit, I was very hooked on this film. Just to let you know as well, if you're watching this review before seeing it in cinemas, there are after credit scenes. It's frustrating when you're sitting there, ready and waiting for the credits to go through and everyone's just bundling past you and you're like, what are you doing? There's more! Of course there's more! There's 2 after credit scenes, 1 mid-credit and 1 right at the very end. So look out for those ones and let me know if you enjoyed it or not. You know, you can contact me on my Twitter, which will be in the link below, and obviously leave comments here on YouTube, which would be great. Thank you so much for watching and take care now.